This resort has 9 restaurants.
Yes.
Like themed restaurants, all the categories: Italian, Japanese, steakhouse, Mexican, seafood. Like,
and it was good too.
And I was supposed to say, I'll say this: I think we found the good food in the Dominican Republic.
Yeah, no, that food was really good. The drinks too,
and the drinks here, but definitely the food at this resort.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the food.
And
was
we
really
talk
good.
about all the time where Punta Cana is gonna give you good vibes,
yeah,
but
the
stomach,
food,
it's not going to like it.
Yeah,
this property, I think we found it. Y'all.
Yeah, the food is really good.
I think we found it, and I ate a lot.
Me too. I was trying to get my money's worth because I wasn't there that long, and I was like, I'm going to this restaurant. Then I remember like going to another restaurant after, like just to get like. So yeah, the food was very good. The Italian restaurant was probably my favorite.
Yes.
Hey y'all.
Hey y'all. Hey. Welcome to another episode of Travel
Fly Sexy.
I'm your co-host Natasha Terrell, owner of Travel Goddess International.
And I'm your co-host Sincerely Jasmine, founder of Boss Babes Love Brunch.
Period. Guys, we're going to the DR today.
Period. That's where I'm trying to be right now.
Right now, because if the fur did not give it away, baby.
It's cold.
It's winter time here in Philadelphia.
Yeah, I hate it.
And honestly, in a lot of places.
Everywhere. Because apparently.
Places that normally it's not giving winter.
Texas, Louisiana.
Bro,
just cold.
I feel for y'all. But y'all also have made amazing content with y'all snow days.
Y'all are hilarious.
Because it's
Atlanta,
not something y'all see.
Yeah.
New Orleans, I feel like one.
That was a lot of snow on Bourbon Street.
Yes. But I also feel like their content.
That was crazy. Yeah, this girl was like, I feel like I'm in New York. Let me get a chopped cheese. I'm like, y'all got not with the NOLA accent.
Right, that's what I was saying, because they were like, yeah, baby, it's the it's the snow, baby. Oh, it was so good.
You got it too. I'm dead.
You know I love New Orleans.
That accent's everything.
The people. Nevertheless, this episode is going to be taking you on a resort review of Live Aqua Punta Cana adults only.
A gem.
A gem.
A great John.
This is a really good John. So if you're looking for the winter escape inspo, this is your episode, because I feel like this is where you need to be.
Where I need to be.
This is where we need to be. I don't understand how we
should have did the episode there. That would have been ideal. If y'all want to, we'll come back, do part 2.
Let us know, Live Aqua. We'll be there with the bells, whistles, mics, and all.
Okay.
But of course, before we jump into all the things Live Aqua Punta Cana, a little bit of gotta smell from our inbox to yours. What's going on in the world of travel, Jazz? This smirk on our face.
Because they are crazy. It makes sense, but still crazy. So Tosh faves.
Now they my faves today.
They are your faves.
All right, fair. They my faves.
Tosh Faves Spirit has recently implemented, just as of like 2 weeks ago, late January, a dress code.
Ciao.
Like, okay. And we talk about airport attire and like the bonnets and the pajamas and all of that stuff often. But for y'all to implement a dress code is crazy.
I will give you that.
I think that like that is a little insane.
It's a little much.
A little much, because people already don't like y'all. So giving them another reason not to like y'all is crazy. It's also giving prejudice. I don't know.
Oh my
But let's just go over what it is. So you cannot wear any inadequate clothing, which to me, I think is subjective. But
the list is intense. Like, of the items in which they listed would be quote unquote denied boarding.
Exactly. And you'll be denied boarding or X to be removed if you made it on. And what is it? See-through clothing. Too much exposure, basically. So
certain tattoos.
Because I don't work for y'all.
But the one thing that I didn't see on the list was the bonnet. If you were going to do it, do it.
Like, do your big one. If you want to say something, say it. Hello? Because that's what y'all really talk about.
So why wouldn't you take the this opportunity to snatch the bonnet.
It was the exposed buttocks for me, because girl, now just can't wear booty shorts because it's hot. This quick little flight from Miami to Philly, like, now just can't wear my butt out. No, I'm kidding. I think the exposed breasts, the exposed buttocks all make sense. The see-through clothing, a little subjective, because I be having some like kind of cute see-through stuff that you could wear something under, and it's like still kind of not gonna see through.
See, the other thing I think about is see-through is like sometimes see-through is not your fault because you bought it on AliExpress.
Exactly.
And it just is a little more sheer than you thought it was.
You know what I mean? Like the leggings that's a little too light.
Yeah.
Now just getting kicked off the plane because my leggings was $10.
Exactly.
I don't want no smoke. I'm literally about to sit down. So the exposed buttocks part is like, girl, it's going to be in the seat anyway.
That part.
But yeah, it's extensive. So definitely look at the list before you get on a Spirit flight and get kicked off. It even mentioned piercings, certain piercings. I guess, I don't know. I don't know,
but I also am like, who is this person? Can we get some examples?
No, please. No, this is enough. We know who y'all talk about. We got it.
Do we?
Y'all, never mind. Moving on.
Oh, well.
We're going to see how far this goes.
Yeah, but with that said, there's a dress code with Spirit Airlines now. So you thought that $40 flight, you was going to roll up with whatever. You now need to dress like this is business class.
Casual?
Like this is business class.
You want me to give business cash? Like this? Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Granted, I'm not impacted, but that's just me.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I'm gonna look presentable for the airport anyway. But like, geez, it's just a quick flight.
It's just a flight, and I'm just a girl.
I'm just a girl going on vacation.
Spirit said,
can't even wear your boobs out no more. Jeez.
What if I was trying to snag me somebody?
Hello.
I had to want a little bit of cleavage. Now Spirit said no.
Spirit said no. You better pull them boobs out when you land, girl. Zip it up.
This is great. I love it.
Turtleneck for the Spirit.
Well, I will say it made for good conversation. So we will see. We will keep you up.
I'm sure there will be more goddess mail from this.
I'm going to say because this is not the end of this.
No, absolutely not.
This is nuts. But here we are. Granted, y'all know Spirit flies to Punta Cana.
Hello.
And I have seen some interesting ensembles on there. But I've also seen, you know, because I gotta figure out the best way to say this without attacking my people. Because y'all know I'm
not you in Spirit. See, I told y'all that's her faves.
I got two people in this.
Not y'all both attacking.
I got Spirit, but I got Latinas, and sometimes when we go down on that DR flight, I be like, girl.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, mommy.
Well, I'm going to get a BBL. So it's like, what do you want me to have on?
Right.
Like, I'm going to get a BBL. So there's that.
I love
this job. So that's actually more like lay off of me. Like, I'm clearly here for a reason.
Exactly.
I'm clearly just leaving the people.
This is great. Anyways, let's go to Live Aqua, please. Please and thank you. All right, so let's break down the Live Aqua resort experience. Jasmine and I visited separately, but we both had stellar experiences.
Yes.
And so it would be horrible to keep gatekeeping this property from you guys.
Such a good one. It's such a good, like, Punta Cana has a lot of all-inclusive, but this is, I would say, one of my favorite ones that I've been to.
This is great. It's an adults only.
Mm-hmm.
So right there, if this ain't for you, well, this is the episode. So
please don't leave. Still listen.
Nevertheless, it's an adults only. So for me, that's already giving what it needs to give.
Yes.
I don't have to look for a water park. I don't need to hear someone splashing.
The water park, never mind.
The water park is always, you walk past it and you tell me that you don't walk past the water park and don't make a face.
I hate the water park every time.
Like, I don't care how
they all need to just be redone. Maybe.
I don't even care how new or old it is, especially the old ones. The old ones are like, tear this down. I might like get tetanus. Like
I'm dead. No, but for real, like that bucket up there don't look like it's clean.
Oh
You just
my God.
dumping it on my head.
So
None of that.
water park.
All that to say, none of that.
Yes. So the adults. Let me start by saying this: when you ride up to this property,
Gorgeous.
yes,
The doors like
the doors, the doors,
like manually open when you walk up.
No,
and
they like, what is it? The sensor. They sense you walking up, and then voila, you're in. But before that, they give you the cold towel.
Mm-hmm.
They take your luck. They greet you like at your door of your car.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, you know you have arrived. This is the experience that you deserve. This is what you pay when you want to go on vacation and have.
Period.
Like that's that big one there.
It was the big doors just opening
the
up.
doors
Like,
is
it's
everything.
so
I got
dope.
video.
Yeah. I tried to get one, but then I was like, whoa, this is nice. So my video kind of choppy.
Chop it up. That's what I did. Because I was like, sometimes when you ask people to record, because they didn't do it right.
Now just shade on them.
So just chop it up. Like, chop it up. Cap cut that joint.
Shout out to 𝗕𝗄𝒃 still being around.
Period. Because that was a harder loss than TikTok.
Hello.
Yes. So the resort itself is about 35 to 45 minutes from PUJ, Punta Cana's International Airport. And I say 35 to 45 minutes if you're driving private. Because obviously
you don't have to make any other stops.
Obviously,
Absolutely.
we talk about all the time. If you're doing shared, then, you have the stops along the way. But fun fact about this resort is if you do book with them 4 nights or more, you also get complimentary airport shuttle.
Yes.
And they have they got the black car SUVs outside ready to get you where you need to go and take you where you need to be.
I love that. I thought that was dope.
It is. Like, again, they understand the assignment.
Period.
So, I mean, for me, 35 to 45 minutes is easy.
Oh, yeah, that's not bad at all. I mean, some resorts be like 2 hours away.
That's what I'm saying. So, fairly reasonable way to just make it happen. And PUJ's airport, there's plenty of nonstops, plenty of options from the East Coast and everywhere. Like, obviously, everyone wants to go to DR. So, Punta Cana, accessibility-wise, easy. And price points on the flights, too.
Fair.
They are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
always.
I've been seeing some 285s. Like, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, they pretty fair.
Now, granted, it's on my fave, so you're going to have to get your dress code together.
I was about to say, I don't know. It might be worth paying for somebody else just to make sure you get to PUJ.
But I mean, it's still inexpensive. So yeah, I mean, distance-wise, accessibility-wise, and ease, Punta Cana itself is that, but also Live Aqua just being 35 to 45-minute drive is certainly accessible.
Absolutely.
Then you get into
like we said, when you walk in, you get all of that great service before you even get out the van. And then you walk in, these beautiful doors open up. And the first thing you'll notice, which makes Live Aqua, it's a thing, these little rubber duckies. So there's literally like a pool full of all these little duckies when you walk in, which is interesting because I'm like, the ducks to me give kids.
They do.
So
there's no kids inside.
It kind of confuses me with these cute little ducks. I'm like, is it kids here or not?
Where they at?
'Cause don't be lying.
Don't be lying.
But that's just like their mascot or whatever.
Yes.
So they have them upon entry, and then you have your check-in area, which was for me very quick and easy. And they're very accommodating, so they get it done. Like whereas sometimes you're standing in a resort lobby, waiting for hours, especially upon early arrival. I got there early, and the room was ready.
Nice.
So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you can get your room ready when you get there, bless your heart.
Yes.
Because I be feeling like nowadays, I got to put the suitcase in the carry-on. I mean, I didn't carry on in the personal item because I'm going to the bar.
Yeah.
That's for first and for foremost and for always. So my check-in process was a little bit different because I had the Aqua Club.
Okay. Yeah.
Which comes if you have a swim up room category or higher. So, baby, this check-in, I know y'all probably be listening to this podcast and think I'm like the most bougiest person. And like, there's levels to it, but
sometimes
in this case, give me the bouge.
Period.
Because First of all, we walk into the Aqua Club and you're immediately greeted with your drink of choice. They ask, would you like champagne or would you like a cocktail? Y'all know me, champagne. Thank you. Then you're escorted over, and this lounge is beautiful. Like, it's ocean front facing, so you walk in and you're seeing.
I did see that.
The water. It's beautifully lit. The furniture is modern, tufted couches. Like, they did it. And I love me a tufted anything.
I'm
so
crying
thank
at
you.
tufted.
Because they look so good. But then what took the cake, while you're waiting for someone to come and actually complete your check-in, while registration form, scan your passport and such, a representative from the spa comes over and gives you a 5-minute hand massage.
Oh, wow.
Oh my
lit.
gosh.
I love that. That's
it
lit.
was so good.
That's
and
lit.
it's just complimentary because you have the Aqua Club. I said, now that is a check-in.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Me either.
That's fire.
And I've done the club thing.
Yeah,
absolutely. Because I just want the extra
if
stuff.
anything, it's just like maybe a little extra, different side, more private. You get to see.
And you get to sit down and all of that. But the 5-minute hand massage?
That's lit. So they're massaging you while they're like checking, like while they have your passport and stuff?
Yes. Like, you give them what you need and you just sit back.
I love it.
Massage your hands. You sip your champagne with one hand. You release the other hand. And then you switch it. Baby.
Okay, Aqua Club.
They did that. So if you can swing it, again, it's not something like other times you can add
the Aqua
benefit.
Club, yeah.
In this case,
it's based off the room type.
To the room type. Yes. So it's a swim up room or higher category. But if you can swing it, it's absolutely worth it. And then you also, have access to the club the whole time you're there and all of those amenities and such that go with. So you get the premium liquor and all that good stuff. So certainly worth considering. Yeah.
We love it. How was the swim out?
This was a good swim out.
Yeah.
It was a good swim out. It was huge.
It looked like it from the pictures. I was like,
yes. And then no one else was, it felt like at least.
It was just yours.
It felt like no one else because it was one of the ones that is connected, but it still had dividers. So once you go past your divider, then you have a full basically pool of all the swim up rooms.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So it's like a divider, like to where you have a little private area, but then if you go down like a step, it'll be in a.
Exactly.
Got you.
But I was like, the whole time I was there, I didn't see anyone.
Yeah.
So I'm like, is anyone here? This is my pool.
It looked pretty clear for the pictures. That's the one thing I think people are skeptical, people being me, when it comes to those swim out rooms.
Yes.
It's often just like a shared pool.
Yeah.
So it depends on the resort, but that's nice to know because I know when I was like walking the path, you can see how even though it's a big shared pool, everybody still has their own private space and it's like covered.
Yes.
So you're not like
seeing what everybody else got going on. Yeah. The layout of the swim out was well designed.
Really nice. Yeah.
Yes. What else? Well, the resort logistics.
It's a beautiful resort, just like you said, with the furniture. It's very modern.
Yes.
It has like a super modern feel. The stairs go downward into the lobby bar. I think I'm so used to walking in and just there being a lobby bar in the like check-in area.
Oh yes,
but it was down, so it was nice to kind of have that separation of like the lobby and the resort,
like the check-in area too. Yeah, and I love a grand staircase. Like, it just makes it. First of all, it's great for photos.
Hello,
but it does kind of just like you said, it creates that ambiance.
Yeah,
okay,
castle-like.
Yes, that's a good point. What else? Room service is 24 hours here.
Yes.
Trying to think. They have like 8 different room categories. They got tons of suites. And even with their, I was gonna say, because even with their quote unquote entry level room, it's huge. So don't feel like you're getting cheated. Like all the rooms are massive.
Absolutely, because that's what I did. The entry, what is it? I think like king suite or whatever it is category, and it was big.
Yeah,
like balcony, everything.
Yes, and the what do you call it? The bathrooms are large, and again, I should have looked to see like how old this property is, but it looks and feels
it's a newer property for sure.
Yeah.
It's definitely like I would
within
say
the last 3 years.
within like at least the last like 4 years. Like
Yeah.
it's definitely a newer property.
Yeah, it's great, and it feels that way. Though.
It feels brand new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that for them.
And then they got the little duckies in the room too. So it's your girls of 𝗕𝗏𝒂𝒗𝒆𝒍.
Before we jump into today's episode, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to us on YouTube and listen wherever you get your podcasts.
And make sure that you're following us on Instagram and TikTok at 𝗕𝗏𝒂𝒗𝒆𝒍.
And of course, if you have a product or service that you'd like to see featured on an upcoming episode of 𝗕𝗏𝒂𝒗𝒆𝒍, shoot us an email at info@𝗕𝗏𝒂𝒃𝒂𝒄.com.
Now let's get back into the episode.
I want to know what the duck thing is about. I don't
It's
get
ducks
it.
everywhere,
But
but rubber duckies everywhere.
But yeah, we had a pool party and they had a humongous
big one.
blow up one.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what is the duck?
Mm-hmm. That's they thing. I think it's like a statue of one somewhere, like a little like that's their thing.
That's nuts.
Yeah,
I guess they missed the kids. That's
you're right. I don't know, but
that's their homage.
That's one thing I will say. The rubber ducky threw me off, but it was
saying,
cute.
where the kids hide?
Yeah, I'm like, are y'all? What are these for?
But it was for that.
I guess you take them home to your kids, so then they don't feel bad.
or they don't feel left out that you left them for vacation.
Exactly.
I see what they did there. Okay. Speaking of facilities and things and bars and pools, this resort has 9 restaurants.
Yes.
Like themed restaurants, all the categories: Italian, Japanese, steakhouse, Mexican, seafood,
and I was good too.
And I was supposed to say, I'll say this. I think we found the good food in the Dominican Republic.
Yeah, no, that food was really good. The drinks too.
And the drinks here, but definitely the food at this resort.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the food.
And
was
we
really
talk
good.
about all the time where Punta Cana is gonna give you good vibes,
Yeah,
but
the
your stomach,
food,
it's not going to like it.
Yeah.
This property, I think we found it, y'all.
Yeah, the food is really good.
I think we found it, and I ate a lot.
Me too. I was trying to get my money's worth because I wasn't there that long, and I was like, I'm going to this restaurant. Then I remember like going to another restaurant after, just to get So yeah, the food was very good. The Italian restaurant was probably my favorite.
Yes, and then and also the way that they have the restaurant set up, each restaurant creates an ambiance. The restaurants that are by the water, because there's 2 oceanfront ones, like everything is so, I feel like, meticulously thought out to make you feel like this is an escape, but it's also an experience.
Yeah, even the
You're not
restaurants
just on a
being
resort.
away from the rooms, and like there were some restaurants that were like up, like in that lobby area upstairs where they were like tucked away, so it like felt like you were going to a restaurant. It didn't feel like you were actually on the property. Yeah, and a room service, like you said, 24/7 room service.
Because you will need it after,
It's
hanging out.
Because them drinks be pop.
Them drinks, hanging out in the, what you call it? What do they call it? Disco.
Oh, yeah, they do have a little disco.
Doing
too.
your whole big one.
Discoteca, yeah.
Discoteca. Because that was me one of those nights. But nevertheless, I did get to use the room service. What else? 24-hour room service. Tons of bars
throughout the property.
And the sports bar is probably one of the nicest sports bars I've seen.
It was nice.
And it was huge. They also had a cigar lounge within the sports bar. Ricky is so much. I really was at some point he's gonna have to get a mic.
Yes, I was thinking that. I was
ridiculous.
That would be good to have I know some pods do that.
He's so ridiculous. And I know you guys can't always hear him. But yeah, the sports bar here, great. So if you're going during any particular season that you care about.
Oh, yeah. Because you caught a game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you will absolutely enjoy your time watching football, basketball, baseball, whatever your preference, soccer, all the things.
And the cigar lounge was nice to, actually have that on property, because a lot of properties don't even allow smoking.
Yeah.
So the fact that they actually had a cigar lounge and did those cigar tastings and things like that was really cool.
Yes. What else? They had 3 pools. They do have a quiet area pool. Then they got a lit one where the swim up bar is.
With the DJ. Yeah, that DJ popping too.
Yes. So I can appreciate that, because one day I was at the quiet because I don't feel like it. Y'all already know me. Jasmine told me yesterday I low-key don't like people, and I cracked up.
She's so funny.
I was hollering. I was like, do I? I'm not actually sure.
Maybe.
I gotta think on that.
It depends. It depends on the day and the moment. Tosh be like, I am confused.
I'm very often confused by the existence of humans. Nevertheless, so one day I was at the chill pool. Another day I did this swim up pool where it was turned.
Yeah, that joint was popping.
Like it was turned since 10 a.m.
I still follow them on the gram. Hey girls.
You know Jasmine, she gonna get some my Instagram and she gonna follow them.
We had a good time.
And live her best life.
I think they do phone parties.
Yep.
They do phone parties at that lit pool.
It was lit.
On certain days too. Yep. The DJ, I think we literally missed it. It became the day after. So if you're looking to do that, definitely check the schedule for whatever's happening before you book. But they do a lot. It's a lot going on.
Yeah, I was like, where do people find energy for this?
Yeah.
Like when I say
the DJ was popping,
they were outside 10 a.m.
all day. Yeah, that pool gives like Ryu energy.
It did. 100% it did.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great way to describe it.
Yeah, that pool was popping.
Legit was like, oh my God.
It's just crazy though that you have that balance of like, because usually when you're on a property that has that vibe,
yes,
that's the vibe throughout.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, it's still very mature. Mm-hmm. And like you say, you have the quiet pool mm-hmm. where if you don't want to, overindulge, you can still do that. Yes. But it was like, it's still a super lit resort.
Yeah, I was actually impressed by it.
Yeah.
Like you said, I was like,
still mature. Yeah.
The other places.
Exactly. But then as soon as you leave that, you're like, oh, okay. Like,
yep.
Back to normal.
Yes.
So it's normal like,
for me, for sure.
Definitely a nice designated lit area.
Yes, it is. And the reason I saw it so many times was because I had to walk past it when I was going to the beach, or not the beach, but it was on the beach, but the Aqua Club beach bar area.
Oh yeah, that little right behind.
Yes, mm-hmm. Because again,
and they got that little restaurant over there too.
They do, yes. But I specifically had to go find that bar on the beach because they had like the Don Julio and mm-hmm. the things that was included mm-hmm. with the Aqua Club.
Swim-up bar and stuff.
Right,
yeah.
right. So just again, if you got a preference, try to get that Aqua Club because they get the good.
Because I ain't had no Don Julio. I was looking at Tosh's story like, wait, where was that at when I was there? I didn't even know that was a thing.
I was gonna say, sometimes like resorts are always adding and changing.
Yeah,
too.
Yeah.
So it could have not been a thing when you were there.
Definitely Aqua Club. Definitely Aqua Club. Because they was bringing bottles of Don Julio to her pool. I'm like, what's going on there? I'm confused.
But also, let me just say this. One thing's for sure, two things for certain. I'm going to finesse.
Hello?
I'm always going to, just ask. The worst somebody can say is nah. And I'm going to receive that.
Ask for the bottle.
But I literally, I don't know if the bottle of anything is a regular occurrence. But I was like, can we get a bottle? Because it just makes sense.
And just instead of keep pouring,
Instead of keep pouring, because we keep asking for shots. And we should just bring us a bottle.
Yeah, that's true.
And voila, the bottle. Or 4.
I'm dead. 4 is crazy.
I mean,
insane.
When in Live Aqua, go off.
Yeah, it was a very lit experience.
It was, but to your point, it's an interesting
balance, yeah,
because it is a very mature
mm-hmm.
and slightly demure.
Yes, it's like you get lit in luxury.
Yes. Oh, we got to trademark that.
Mm-hmm.
Lit in luxury.
That's literally what it is. It's literally like you get a super lit time if you want to. You don't have to go to that pool. You don't have to overindulge in the litness. Yes. You could just stay in your room and you swim up and do room service and then go to dinner. And then there's a bunch of activities on the property that are more chill. If you're not trying to be at the club.
Yeah. So, I mean, 2 things you'll say. One, we'll use that as a segue to jump into the activities. But I will also say the rooms are curated so perfectly that if you are the person that's like, I'm not leaving this room today.
Oh, yes.
You'll be fine.
Absolutely.
The room is so
perfect.
Cozy
and
warm tones and modern design.
Yeah, the decor is really nice.
I literally because I had things to do, we technically had a schedule because I was there with other travel advisors. I had to leave the room, but I literally was like,
I could have spent a little more time
I
there.
could spend time here. So, I mean, my last morning, because my departure was so late, I did get to spend time and enjoy the room. But I was like,
especially because you had to swim out.
Yes. And I was like, y'all, let me tell y'all a little quick update, because we talked about it last year, at the end of the year. I said I was going to be more intentional about my content.
Oh, yeah. The girl has been posting. Okay? She is in her bag.
So
she has been posting.
I got my tripod.
Yes.
I got my second
Proud of
phone.
you.
And we gonna try to see what happens, okay?
Yes.
I had to let y'all know because we talked about it.
Yeah, proud of you. You've been posting. I, on the other hand, have been taking a step back because I get overwhelmed, but I'll come back eventually. But proud of you.
You've been posting has been eaten down. So
I meant to post before we started recording,
but it's all
that's
good.
what happens. I start doing stuff and then I'm like, oh, I got plenty of stuff on my phone.
She do. And
just gotta post it. But yeah, Tasha's been posting for sure. And that Live Aqua content was really good.
And I got more. So y'all stay tuned.
Period. And the ponytail, hey, come on.
Ponytail.
Come on, ponytail.
That was very new for me, guys.
Yes, never seen that. That was
giving me a round of applause for my ponytail. I love it here, y'all. This is why I come back. Look at all these compliments.
I'm dead. Not this why I come back. Girl, this is work. We gotta come here. Compliments are a bonus. But
very true, very true, very true, very true. Nevertheless, activities on the darn resort, child.
Yeah, there was so many good activities. I think I did soap making.
Silk making?
Soap.
Oh, soap.
Yeah, it was random. Yeah, I did soap making on the beach. It was a bunch of just random things throughout
there really
the resort.
I did the cigar tasting, which was fantastic. And then
let me find out you're a cigar girly after
not.
Cuba.
Nope, not.
Okay.
I remembered it again in Punta Cana that I'm not.
Yeah, I think I tried the cigar tasting as well. I did. Yeah, we did a cigar tasting as well.
But I thought it was a unique experience and I knew it would make for good content. So there I was. Not a cigar girly. Confirmed, actually, now. We're on the fence. We were on the fence a few weeks ago. It's confirmed. Then I also did a paint with a twist. They had that.
Oh, wow.
You missed that in my story?
I did not see you post that.
Oh, yes, girl. I was Picasso.
Oh, wow. It had alcohol? I would assume.
Yes. They were serving up sangrias.
Where was it?
In the courtyard.
Oh, that's so cute.
Right across from like the courtyard bar right there.
Oh, that's so cute.
Like, I was having the time.
The activities was popping.
Yes, because they also had like a cake decorating class. So they basically gave you, well, it was cupcakes, but they gave you like a cupcake and then you got
icing
to like
in different colors.
Pipe it and do all you want to.
I did see you post it.
Ciao.
Yeah, it was a lot. Like I said, I did soap. It was just all this miscellaneous stuff. Like you got painting, you got your typical like wine tasting, the cigar class of just like cocktail more standard things, cocktail making. Like we mentioned, like entertainment. So you'll have like the silent party. You do have that little disco club type of area that's open pretty late. But yeah, it was a bunch of classes. I was just impressed with like and multiple things every day.
Yes.
It wasn't just like, okay, today's the paint and sip day. It'll be like you can do the paint over here, or you could go do cigar over here, or you could be on the beach and there'll be something out there. So
the programming on the property, A1.
Yeah, A1. Very well executed. Like it's very thoughtful. Like you said, if you didn't want to leave the property, you really don't have to. I wish I spent more time on the property, but like we did a catamaran or like a booze cruise, and a few other things. And I'm like, geez, I wish I had more time to like indulge with the property because it was so many amenities and accommodations.
It really was.
Yeah.
It really was. And y'all would be proud of me because I went to the little disco nights. First of all, I did my first.
Oh, I saw Michael Jackson too.
You know, ain't no resort in the Caribbean without Michael Jackson now.
Y'all love. I mean, we all love Michael Jackson, but please,
real bad. Pun intended.
Please lay off him.
But I will say this: that was one of the best auditorium like concert spaces that I have ever seen on a property.
That's how you know it's brand new.
It was stunning, and I'm like, wow.
Like they could do concerts there.
Yes, like full blown. Like I would come see Bruno Mars here.
Yeah,
like,
no, for real. Like they could be Punta Cana's like concert hall. Like
that's, you know what? Now I think about it, I technically feel like they could give Mike a break and do Bruno, because Bruno got like that energy vibe.
I'm like, who is Mike? I'm crying.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, no, not you. I'm like, give Mike a break. Who Mike?
Who is Mike?
Yo, please.
Jack.
Not dress up like Bruno. Y'all are crazy. You're hilarious.
Guys,
That's not the worst idea, though.
I wasn't even drinking today, so Lord, I'm just delirious.
Yeah, for once we're sober on set.
Sober today, but here we are.
Which I regret. It's like, no, I'm just kidding.
But I did, yes, I went to Michael Jackson, and honestly, it was phenomenal. Like,
it looked good.
Some of the people be like, all right now, Mike, you trying it.
No, they
Mikael.
They be trying it. I'll be like, you don't look like Michael Jackson. You are like, why would you even audition for this? And why would y'all hire him?
But that guy,
it's always something though. Whether it's good or bad, it's always worth going to see because you're going to be entertained. Yes. It's entertainment. You are going to be entertained regardless. Whether good or bad, it's entertainment.
It's entertainment for sure. But the
guy
on
there was good. So good. They got it.
He was good. Yeah, it was very entertaining and very interactive. They had, when they did the Thriller, I hate to spoil it.
Not go up there.
I hate to spoil it, but y'all gotta know because I was so like, oh, y'all did that.
You went up there and danced?
No, I didn't go up there to dance. The zombies came through the crowd.
Oh, that's fire.
And walked up to the stage, like scaring the bejesus out of the people.
I was about to say, yeah, that's dope.
But it was so dope. I said, oh, y'all snapping in here.
Yeah, okay.
I said, oh, this Mike Jack show is the one.
Okay, execution, a little smoke in the audience.
Yes, like it was dope. So look, I got hyped for Michael Jackson.
She loves it. Every time I wear it, she actually really enjoys it.
I really do.
She is acting like she don't, but she loves it every time, whether good or bad. She in there singing every time. By that time, she be tequila and champagne out. It's 9 o'clock. Like,
it's a time.
Yeah, she loves it.
I guess I do.
All I have to say, a bunch of activities, a bunch to do. You will be entertained.
Oh my gosh, Lord. Michael Jackson, what's happening?
Try somebody else.
Try Bruno. I'm telling you, that's a good option.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
Bruno be tearing it down.
Yeah, those are good songs.
He does.
And they're like, yeah.
Just a thought. You heard it here first. When you start to see Bruno, it came from us. Just know.
I was about to say, don't give the idea away for free.
Too late. Damn.
Well, resort people don't be listening to us. It just be regular people.
You never know. Any other activities that we missed? Obviously, the pool party we talked about.
Yeah, the pool party was super lit. And it seems like it's a DJ out there regardless. So whether you catch the foam party, it's a party anyway.
I did my first silent party.
Oh, how was that?
It was dope.
Really?
Why
was it good music?
have y'all not been forcing me to do a silent party? And granted, I shouldn't ask that because
silent parties are so funny to me.
I know that y'all actually just be like,
I'm not even going to try it
with you. So I get that. My bad.
She's not going to like it. It's okay.
Yep.
See, I told y'all she don't like people.
I had to correct myself.
Even in silence, she's like, this is something I have to consider.
I know.
Who will be there?
Who all gonna be there?
Be quiet. It don't matter. Everybody's going to be quiet.
Girl, we're going to be quiet. Well, it was a time.
Yeah. Silent parties are so funny because it's like everybody really be listening to different music and sing. It's just interesting to observe.
It was. Yeah, it was great people watching.
Yeah.
And I had so much fun.
Yeah, that's dope.
And I have a layered listening palette of music. So I was on all the stations.
Is that in a disco or?
No, that was just, they had it right in the lobby bar area.
Oh.
Then I went to the disco. I was outside.
Period.
I was like, who is this person?
We love to see it. Not live Aqua put out the lit Tosh. Come on.
For a little bit.
Look, if you want.
It was the last night I was making a count.
Did you stay on a
Hey, y'all. It's your girls of 𝗕𝗄𝒃𝒄𝒄𝒄.
And guess what? Our Patreon membership is free until the new year.
That's right. No cost, just vibes.
So unlock exclusive content like behind the scenes of our trips, extended brunch abroads and goddess meals,
plus bonus Q&A sessions, and you'll be the first to know about all the amazing things we have upcoming.
Period. So don't miss out on a chance to get VIP treatment. Click the link in our bio and sign up today.
Let's keep traveling and flying sexy together. I was making a count.
Did you stay on a property or did
I did?
Yeah.
No, we did an excursion. We did an excursion.
Oh yeah,
yeah. We did an excursion, little boat, John.
Mm-hmm. But the property is so much, it's so much to offer that you really don't have to leave.
Yeah. I was very impressed. Very impressed.
Did they have any activities on the beach? I'm thinking like any
They had beach yoga in the morning.
Okay.
But that's the only thing I can like think of. I'm sure they do have beach programming, but it's usually in the morning before the sun gets too high.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the beach stuff is typically in the morning. But they have a like they have the programming listed every morning. And then obviously if you are, I shouldn't say obviously, but if you are Aqua Club, you also get a butler. So then your butler will send you the programming via WhatsApp every morning as well. And you can make your request with your butler as well. So like,
oh, they did give me that. That was nice.
Yeah.
I didn't have the Aqua Club check-in though. I don't know. Cause I'm like, I did have a butler sending me things every day.
Yeah, so Jasmine they probably knew who she was.
Yeah, I think, I mean, I used my travel agent rates, so they definitely knew that I was a travel agent. So they gave me a little something. They ain't give me no bottles of Don Julio, though. Hello. If y'all listening,
Hello.
You can send it in the mail. Or I'll just come back.
That part. But yes, so the programming, if there's beach stuff, when there's beach stuff, it's usually in the morning.
Yeah.
To keep, from people sweating their life away. But yeah,
Nothing bad to say.
Yeah, bad to say so that it doesn't feel like it's a sponsor because it's not.
But if y'all do want to bring us back and make a sponsor, we can do another episode because it's a lot more to talk about.
Okay? Yeah, that part.
But yeah, no, it could do no wrong. 10 out of 10. 10s across the board. Food, vibes, aesthetics, like it's gorgeous property. So even if you just go in to take pictures and have a couple cocktails,
it's a content property.
Take the tripod and just vibe out. The beach is beautiful too. Yes. They have a really nice beach.
I laid out on the beach for 2 hours, like from like 4 to 6. So the sun wasn't too high, but it was so peaceful.
Yeah, the beach is really nice too.
Oh man, I gotta go back.
Yeah,
we gotta go back. We got to email.
Right. You know how I'll find it.
We got to go back because it's too good.
It is great. You guys need to go.
Yes. And this was like the first time I felt like I was excited about a property in a while.
Same. When I went, it was like, I am actually really excited to be here. I couldn't wait to be here. Yeah. And it met the expectations.
It did. Favorite thing about Live Aqua Punta Cana?
I'm going to go with the rubber ducky.
Ricky in the background talking about, yeah, right.
Yep.
It had a charm.
It had a charm. Upon entry, it just made its way throughout the property with you. And you're like, okay, I guess I like it now. At first I was like, what is this? And then I was like, taking it home. It's mine. It's my friend.
That's too cute.
No, I'm kidding. I would say the activities. It was just so much to do. And it was like, for me, I wasn't even looking for it. I just stumbled upon, like, I'm on the beach going back to the bar. And I'm like, oh, what y'all doing over here? Next thing you know, I'm making soap and doing so it was just literally just stumbling upon so many things on the property. The property just has so many activities to offer.
Yeah. And I should clarify because I don't think we said it, but this is not a huge property.
Oh no!
So it might sound like we're like going all around.
I wouldn't say super small,
but it's quaint.
Yeah, and it's easy to navigate.
Correct.
That's what I like. That's the most important thing.
You don't need a golf cart to get around.
I don't even think they really got them.
Yeah, I ain't see one, but I'm sure somebody has one if you needed one for mobility issues.
Yeah.
But very quaint, but spacious. It's interesting.
It's so interesting. Even walking in the lobby is huge. Yeah. And then you go down, it's very layered, but a gorgeous property.
Yeah. But I think a lot of the spacing is within the rooms, like the room areas. Because the hallways for the rooms are huge. And obviously we talked about the rooms being spacious themselves. And then the main corridors of the hotel, I feel like, is the quaint part.
Yeah. Even like the restaurant area, like that little.
Also, guys, I know we've talked about it before, about the best coffee.
Oh, yeah, you was talking about that coconut latte?
Bro.
I said, I didn't get that. See, I definitely went to the cafe, but I just feel like I needed Another more days on the property just to be on the property. Because it was just so much to offer. And I couldn't eat and drink all the stuff.
I know. But if y'all go to this property, when y'all go to this property, because you're going after listening to this, please go to the cafe and order a coconut latte.
It was Taj drinking a coconut latte and champagne or whatever and taking a shot.
And a shot of tequila in the champagne glass. Yes, because the latte was so good, so it had to stay in my hand.
I'm dead.
But then they started coming around with the bottle of the Don Julio, and they were like, you want it? And I was like, well, of course. So Then I became the double fisting Tosh.
With a latte and tequila is crazy.
But it was the coconut latte, so it actually
tastes delicious.
It tasted good, guys. It might be onto something. I did a double sip, and it was good. I'm just saying.
Coconut latte sounds bomb. I will go back just for that. Clearly, I'm just looking for a reason to go back.
It was phenomenal. Your favorite thing. I would say the service.
Yeah.
And I know we didn't touch on it, but that was the most memorable part to me. Those folks really cared about making my experience memorable.
Yeah.
They really did everything with a smile. They did everything with pleasure. And not because that's their job, but like, cause you could tell when somebody's like, all right, well, you know, I have to. But like, we talked, we chatted, we hugged, like,
yeah.
I was like, oh, this is not just wait staff.
Absolutely.
This is like, all right, they vibing.
It reminded me of the staff that we like vibe with at the Hilton last year.
Yes.
Like how personable they were. And it's like, I guess we're friends now. Like, you know, and then you can tell that they let the next person know like, oh, this is what she wants or this is like, you know, so it's just like, yeah, I love service like that.
Yes, because once they figured out Don Julio was my jam.
Everybody just knew across the property.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we love that when people are paying attention, catering, and making your vacation memorable. Because yes, Jasmine and I get to travel often, but the reality of it is most people might take 1, 2, 3 vacations a year if they're lucky. So make that special. And I do feel like the staff at this property is cognizant of that at all times.
And you can tell that they love their job.
Yes, 100%. Like 110%. And I love that for them. So when you guys are ready to get your live Aqua Punta Cana on, you already know who to call.
Period.
Or if you didn't know, but now you know today, Jasmine and I are both a part of Travel Goddess International, which is a full-service travel agency that can assist with bringing your next live aqua experience to life.
Period. So if you're going to Punta Cana to stay at Live Aqua, or if you're going anywhere, we will get you set. So visit us at travelgoddessintl.com, submit that consultation, sign up for the membership, and we're going to get you set.
We are going to get you set because you have to be here. Like you I don't know what else we could say except book the vacation.
It was so good.
It was so good. All right, it's time for the travel deal of the week. In hindsight, I could have did live aqua. My bad. Ricky was ready. Swore was about to be live aqua.
I did too. I did too. I usually be real hyped, and I looked down. I was like, "This is a good one," but I definitely thought it was gonna be.
That was definitely a miss.
It's
my bad,
good.
y'all.
It's all good. Look, it's me and Ricky. We look forward to.
You know, sometimes I be on it, and this was a miss.
It's okay.
This was completely a miss.
It's okay.
But this is still a good one, y'all.
It's great. Still a great one.
Listen up. All right. The travel deal of the week is a 4-day, 3-night trip to Puerto Rico.
Okay, San Juan.
Boricua.
I'm dead.
Early April with round trip flights via Frontier Airlines from EWR, which is Newark, New Jersey. Nonstop. We love to just get there. Just get there. And 4-star resort accommodations at the Residence Inn Isla Verde. All of that. $390 a person.
I just was saying I'm ready to go back to Puerto Rico.
And I've just been seeing flights to Puerto Rico be $390.
Yeah. Yeah, no. And that's even with the nonstop. It's been hard to even see nonstops. I'm like, ain't Puerto Rico around the corner?
Literally.
Why
Definitely
do I gotta go here?
Way more stop
So the
layovers.
fact that it's a nonstop sold me, because I'm like, all the PR flights I've been seeing have had layovers this like as of lately. And I'm like, it's not that long.
What's up
Just
with
get me
that?
there.
Period. So Frontier Airlines, thank you for your nonstops. Don't throw shade because they're going to get you there. 4 days and 3 nights and early April. So over those spring break times, if you are not in college, but you're in the other school, normally spring break is around this time. And yeah, $390. What are we talking about?
Period.
And also, this Residence Inn is brand new. And if you're familiar with Residence Inn, which is under the Marriott umbrella, those are the kind of like apartment style rooms.
Yep.
So this is spacious.
Comes with like a little kitchenette, kitchen and all that.
Exactly. So you got space and time in Isla Verde, which is a beautiful area.
Beautiful area.
In the San Juan, in the city of San Juan. Gorgeous beach. and all the things. $390. I really don't need to keep talking about it. So y'all already know this is an exclusive travel deal, so a membership is required. $17 a month gonna get you access to this and all of the good deals on our website.
Period.
And have you outside. Duh.
Right.
So click the link in the show notes to view the details of this deal, or click the link in the show notes to sign up for the membership and then view the details of this deal and act like you know, because
it's outside.
you
It's
said you wanted to
February.
be outside this year.
It's February.
Here's your accountability partner.
Tasha is not letting up on y'all this year about being outside.
No, it's been too long. Let's make it happen, okay? We'll see you in Puerto Rico, Boricua. Throw me away today. Just throw me away. Ricky said you about to unplug my mic. All right. It's time to get brunchy.
I'm dead. Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all. Hey. We know you're enjoying the episode, but we just wanted to remind you to leave us reviews.
Yes, you guys are always telling us in our DMs, messaging us, letting us know how much you love the podcast. And we're like, we love the feedback, but let's get it on paper.
Please. And of course, if you have suggestions of topics or destinations that you'd like us to cover, shoot us a DM or send us an email.
Yes. Now let's get back into the episode. This brunch was so good, y'all.
Period.
Like a vibe.
All right. Talk to us.
So this week's brunch abroad is 𝒌𝗏. 𝒌𝗏 in Nashville. If y'all know, I recently spent some time in Nashville. Y'all know I love Nashville.
Period. Honky girl.
Also love Black owned. So when it comes to a Black owned brunch, I'm going to find it. I'm going to enjoy it, especially if it's Black owned and bottomless.
Sign her up.
Come on. They ate with that. So 𝒌𝗏, the experience was in a 5-course, which was way too much for me. Not going to lie.
Okay,
fine. A 5-course bottomless brunch experience.
Okay, talk
and
to
it's
me.
a
Break it
DJ.
down.
It's a beautiful restaurant, brand new, Black owned, like gorgeous restaurant. They starting you off with some sweet potato biscuits. Ooh. I had one bite. I gotta start slow, y'all. It's just me. So
it's just me.
You were like, because 5 courses is great, but it's for everybody. So it's not like it's shared. Everybody gets separate plates.
So like if we were together,
I would get together. You would get your own biscuits too. So start you off with the biscuits. Then they bring out
biscuits plural.
2. Yeah, I wish I could.
Oh my God!
I had plans after. I would have took all that stuff. Y'all know me. I'm gonna put it in the box.
Oh my goodness!
So you start with the 2 biscuits. They start you off with a mimosa. I started with passion fruit because they got all flavors.
Okay.
So biscuits. Then you get your chicken and waffles with a slice of watermelon because we Black.
We Black and we Black owned.
Okay. So chicken and waffles, red velvet waffles at that.
Oof.
Watermelon. The biscuit's still there because it's just me. Then shrimp and grits.
Ooh.
And then you need another mimosa.
Ooh.
At this point, because yeah. So then shrimp and grits. Then henny, honey, something wings.
Oh,
y'all, I can't make this up because we didn't even get to the price yet.
Okay, all right, you're right. Yes, we locked in. Ain't no switching up.
The 5th course. Mind you, I'm on my 5th mimosa by now. I'm not even eating. I'm just recording because I'm drinking. Y'all know I can't eat and drink at the same time. I'm overwhelmed. But it's good.
Yes.
So, henny wings. Last course is fried fish, mac and cheese, and collard greens.
Oh, yeah, I got to go there tomorrow.
5-course, bottomless, all you can drink. $60 per person.
What? For the 5 courses and unlimited mimosas.
$60.
They can have my $60 today.
Hello. Like, and the food was delicious.
And they hit all the Black steeples.
All the brunch. Like, they literally ate with that one.
They literally ate
and
with
it's a vibe. The DJ's popping.
Top it off with the mac and cheese. Oh, yeah.
Mac and cheese, collard greens, and fried fish.
What? And you didn't take a box?
I had to go somewhere else.
Y'all know Jasmine is, let me get a box.
I said they not gonna let me take all this food in there. I should have just went back. At that point, I'm like, it was so good, y'all. $60 per person, bottomless mimosas, 5-course brunch, jar 10 in Nashville.
That is amazing.
It's worth the flight.
It's worth the flight. And the flights to Nashville from Philadelphia have been really
pretty reasonable. Yeah.
So even if you
totally
want to
worth
do a
the
day
flight
trip and catch your
just
jar
to go to
10
brunch and come on back. Yep.
and bring your back but home.
And bring that food back. Get you a box. If you go on a day trip, get you a box.
Get you a box. Be on that flight.
5 courses is great. And they not like, it's perfect sizes to where it's like, it's not too much, but it's also like, they not small portions.
Right. They're not skimping.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah. Great job.
And this be the stuff, because like I will figure out a way to do this before I figure out New York, and that's a shame. That's a shame. Something's gotta
If
give.
you hate New York, just say that.
I don't though. Like I used to say that. If you go back to
yeah, you definitely have said
2023
that
episodes,
before. Yeah.
I said it. I don't feel that way anymore.
But you like to travel. That's what it is. You like to travel. You want to get on a flight.
Because this?
Yeah, it's
jar
worth the
10?
flight. Hello.
10, 11, 12, 13? I'll be there.
Yeah, they snapped.
That's awesome. We will definitely link it in the show notes so that you can do your research and add this to your Nashville itinerary because duh.
It's a must.
What? Last but not least, question of the day. Question of the day, Jasmine. Simple yet poignant, mostly because I know you just was traveling. Question of the day. Group travel or solo travel?
Solo travel for sure.
Boom. Y'all probably didn't think she was going to say that.
Yeah, solo travel for sure. Like, love y'all to death, but like, it's hard to travel with a group. I was just talking about this the other day. Like, it's hard to travel with a group. Like, I feel like you and I can both say we have been on trips with other people, whether 1, 2, 3, 4, however many. And it could be a lot. It can be a lot of stuff.
A lot of layers.
A lot of layers. If it's not this, it's this. If it's not that, if it's not money, it's available. Like, you know, like the interest. You know, if it's not interest, is I don't want to be around this person or that. Like, it's just weird. And I'm not a group. Like, I have a lot of friends that are like separate. So I don't have like a core group where it'd be like, oh, let's do our girls trip. And it'd be like me and my girlfriends, like, you know, like us 5 or whatever. Like, I'm like, I can bring people together, but it's like, it's not like we all been friends for the, like, you know? So I think that's where it kind of becomes where it's like, I'll go for you.
Yeah.
But
I would have to bring 5 different friend groups, one person from 5 different friend groups together and hope for the best.
Exactly. So I'm going to just worry about me.
Oh,
how about you?
Yeah.
I already know the answer.
Do you? Because here's the thing. I feel like my answer is group, but I feel like that's because TFS has ruined me.
Oh, okay.
Because when we travel as a trio, which is considered a group, it's more than 2, it just works. Now, I will say, I had a group experience last year. I was like, okay. So, this is like group TFS or by myself.
And that's why I'm like, if you can curate the perfect group of travelers, like even with, you know, us taking our trips, the 3 of us taking our trips, like obviously that's ideal.
Yeah.
And I've been on group trips with like larger groups where it's like, oh, this has been great. You know, people did their own thing, but just like generally speaking, groups of people.
Yeah. Here,
that don't count, Tosh.
No, I know. So I'm still not going to say solo though, because I'm a new tripod mommy, guys. I'm new.
That's fair.
But
now that is fair.
Before
you need the content.
2025. Oh my gosh, I used to be like, oh my god,
she really did. She's like, how we get pictures? And then she'd be so mad when she acts like a staff or something,
and it's never correct. Or if it eat down, I'm a tip you. But 9 times out of 10, it's like, I'm gonna tell you it's good because I don't want you to keep asking me to retake it.
I need to be with my travel friends so they understand why we're here. That is very.
So that's my struggle.
That does make a trip,
but I really could just vibe on my own.
Yeah,
and I have.
Yeah,
and I will.
the content part is hard when you by yourself.
It is, like, because you want to capture stuff moving and things like that. Like, I got some good content solo and at Live Aqua, which I've been sharing, but I definitely was like, I could use some motion.
Where's Jazz and Ricky?
Like, sad face. So
that's true. Vibe. Sometimes just being by yourself is like, you can have fun, but like you can't, like the club is something I won't do by myself. Like certain certain experiences I feel like are better with the group. So it depends on the trip. Like if it's like a birthday, get lit type of trip, I'm like, I don't want to be like, I'm not going to get too lit by myself because that just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I made that mistake one time, but that's okay. I survived. Here I am.
Here she is. Thank God. Because
truly, thank God.
Yeah.
Truly. Nevertheless, what do you guys prefer? Group travel or solo travel? Drop it in the comments. Let us know. And if you have some experiences you wish to share, we are all ears. Okay?
Don't expose nobody, though.
I mean, we don't know them. You want to drop names, do your big one.
Here come the Miami stories.
Oh, they prevail.
Here come the Miami stories.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the episode on YouTube and listen wherever you get your podcasts.
Yes, and follow us on the socials at 𝗕𝗏𝒂𝒗𝒆𝒍 on Instagram and TikTok because it's still a thing now.
Oh, great. And of course, if you have a product or a service that you would like to see featured on an upcoming episode of TFS, shoot us an email, info@travelflysexy.com.
Yes, and leave us reviews. Let us know what you like, not so much what you don't like. 5 stars is preferred. Leave us reviews on whatever platform that you listen on, and give us feedback. Let us know what you want to hear. If there's any topics or destinations that you wanted to talk about, let us know.
Because we want to go, but we want you to go too.
Period.
All right? So make sure you click the link in the show notes, review the details that we've shared today. Let us book your trip to Live Aqua because you need to be there and leave them kids at home. Because what they said last year, F them kids.
That's every year. That wasn't just last year.
Every year. That's very true. All right, guys. I think that's our episode. Until next time. Bye.